Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Sawyer Center in Bethany, Oklahoma. Tim Shea along with you as day 2 of the Crimson Storm Volleyball Classic, the SNU OBU Volleyball Classic, getting set to start here this morning. The first match of the day will feature the William Jewell Cardinals, 3-6 on the year, out of the Great Lakes Valley Conference, and the SNU Crimson Storm, 8-3 on the season. We will get you straight to action here this morning as we are just about set to go. The teams are on the court, and it will be a bit tricky visually as you watch here this morning because both of these teams are wearing their black uniforms. The Cardinals are on the left side of the net in their black uniforms, red letters trimmed in white, white numbers trimmed in red. The libero for William Jewell is number 7, Sam Ibarra. She is wearing the white jersey with the gray number trimmed in red, red letters trimmed in black. First serve from Jewell is off and running, and Kayla Thomas is going to pick up a kill on the first point of the match, and SNU gets off to an early lead. The Crimson Storm wearing the black uniforms with the crimson numbers and lettering. The white lettering across the shoulders with the word mark Crimson Storm. The crimson lettering and numbering is trimmed in white. The white lettering is trimmed in crimson. Black spandex shorts for both teams. White knee pads, white socks, white shoes. Michaela Miller, the setter for William Jewell, puts one up for Lexi Moon to put down. And it is a 1-1 score here early. Substitution for the Cardinals as Ashley DeWeese comes off. Excuse me, I'm looking at the wrong roster. Tori Vogt comes off and Mary Bouton comes on. I apologize for that. Kennedy Ruck is the libero in the white jersey for William Jewell. Bailey Terang with the tip. It's blocked and kept in play. Now out of the back row, Megan Ellis has it dug up by Bouton. Right side, there's a swing from Peyton Hardison. Crimson Storm keep it in play, and Logan Matthews will concede the free ball. The set from Lauren Castaneda is blocked at the net and then tipped across by Thomas. Comes back out on the far side, and there is a kill for Peyton Hardison. That first kill for William Jewell was actually Elizabeth Quinn, and the Cardinals take a 2-1 lead. Mary Bouton back to serve. She's a 5'8 senior from Leawood, Kansas, out of Shawnee Mission East High School. And she serves that one into the net. A service error, and we are tied at 2. Kayla Thomas will go back. She serves this one across, and it is taken by Ruck. Out on the right wing side, there's a swing from Maddie Wingert that will go for a kill. And William Jewell is back out in front, 3-2. The Cardinals are out of Liberty, Missouri, out of the Great Lakes Valley Conference. Elizabeth Quinn serving. Megan Ellis takes it. Now it comes out on the near side, and the attack error from Bailey Terang goes into the antenna, and the scoreboard shows 3-2, but it is 4-2. They never put that third point up on the board for William Jewell. Serve comes up short, and it is now 4-3. Kylie Smith back to serve for the Crimson Storm. It is taken by Mary Bouton, but they can't keep it in play, and that should be an ace for Kylie Smith. SNU is back level. Another serve, and that one ends up long from Smith, and it is 5-4 William Jewell. Kind of surprised no one said anything about the score, which continues to show incorrectly in the arena. Serve comes from Jewell. It's taken by Ellis, and now out it goes to Bailey Grimes, who will get the kill. There's a blocking error called. It will go against Megan Talkie, 5'11 senior from Lansing, Kansas. 5'5", is the score as they now have the board corrected. Bailey Terang with the high toss and the top spin jump serve. That's a difficult one to deal with, and it will lead to a free ball. Smith sets it out for Ellis at the left pin. It is dug out of the back row by Bouton. Now the attack from Castaneda comes across. SNU will regather. There's Sunny Bachelet. Dug by Megan Rule. Now the attack goes long and wide from Peyton Hardison, and SNU is on top 6-5. Bailey Terang is back to serve. She serves that hard top spin jump serve. And out of the back row, there's Hardison again. Kylie Smith will tip it across and puts it down for the kill. It's now 7-5. SNU has rallied to take the 2-point lead. Terang serving again. Another hard top spin jump serve. Out on the right side to Peyton Hardison this time. Smith tips for the back corner and missed it wide. 7-6. Substitution for William Jewell. Tori Vogt comes back in, the 5'8 junior from Wentzville, Missouri, out of Lutheran St. Charles High School. Serves this one across to Matthews. Out of the middle, there's Grimes again with the kill. 8-6. It's an early morning, ladies and gentlemen. Bear with us. It's been a long couple of days. Logan Matthews will serve. Matthews sends this one across. It's taken by Ruck. Out on the right side, there's a kill for Haley Boric. 5'11 freshman out of O'Fallon, Missouri, makes it 8-7. Ruck will go back to serve. Taken by Terang, and now Bachelet out of the middle puts it down. Nice quick set that time from Kylie Smith to find Sunny Bachelet, who will sub out as Madeline Lynch subs back in to go back to serve. Four assists already for Kylie Smith. Megan Rule sets it up. There's a block and a free ball comes back to the Crimson Storm. Thomas out of the middle, dug from the back row by Hardison. Right side, there's the swing from Boric. Now from the left for SNU, it is Megan Ellis who had the initial attack, and Kayla Thomas is going to put that one down. 10-7, Crimson Storm. Madeline Lynch serving again with SNU up by 3. It's dumped across by Megan Rule. That'll go for the kill. 10-8 the score. A 6-2 offense being run here by William Jewell, with Rule and Castaneda splitting the serving duties. Castaneda is back in to serve now, which means she will be setting out of the back row. And Megan Ellis picks up another kill. It's 11-8. That's credited as her first kill of the match. Megan Ellis will go back to serve as we're back to the top of the service rotation on both sides. Ellis with the line drive serve that hits the tape and stays on the SNU side of the net. 11-9 the score. Substitution for William Jewell. Vogt and Bouton swap spots again, and Mary Bouton will go back to serve. The serve from Bouton is short, and SNU regains the 12-9 lead. You can hear the raucous crowd in here. It's not a large crowd in terms of numbers, but the SNU women's basketball team down in the bleachers, having just competed in a fun run on campus here this morning. They came straight off the course. They still have their numbered bibs on, and there's a block. Bailey Terang and Bailey Grimes in the left-hand side of the formation. Makes it 13-9. Kayla Thomas serving for the Crimson Storm. This one is taken by Hardison. Castaneda sets it into the middle, and there's a kill for Elizabeth Quinn, the 5'11 junior from Springfield, Missouri. Makes it 13-10. Lynch to Smith, and now over it goes for Terang to put down. Bailey Terang made a big impact in yesterday's match against Randall just by her presence, opening things up for the rest of the offense. That's her first kill today, and it makes it 14-10. Bouton to Castaneda, and now the swing out of the back row from Maddie Wingert. Terang again on the left side, and that one will be an error for Terang as it was above the block, not off it. 14-11, double substitution for William Jewell as Megan Rule and Haley Boric check back in. Rule will go back to serve and will assume the setting duties out of the back row. Looping serve to Bailey Terang. Now they'll set Terang out of the middle, and if you can't get a block up in front of Bailey Terang, it's going to be a long afternoon. Beautiful pass that time from Terang to Kylie Smith, who gave Terang an absolutely perfect set right in the middle of the floor, and Jewell did not get the block up in time. Terang with the top spin serve again. This one is taken by Bouton. Across it goes from Rule to Hardison, who puts it away. 15-12. Substitution as Bouton will check out and Tori Vogt comes back in to play the front row. Hardison will serve. It's taken by Matthews. And now Bailey Grimes just missed it. It is 15-13 as Jewell continues to hang around here in the middle stages of set one. Terang gets the serve to Smith, and now Grimes tools the block. 16-13. Crimson Storm by 3, and Jewell wants a timeout. We'll take it with him and be back. This is SNU Crimson Storm Volleyball on the SNU Video Network. Back here at the Sawyer Center, Logan Matthews misses the serve long, and it is 16-14. William Jewell with the lead. William Jewell cuts into the lead, makes it a 2-point deficit. Serve that time from Ruck is taken by the Crimson Storm, and Sonny Bachelet sneaks a kill to the floor. 17-14. SNU's offense has been rolling here in the early going of the season. They've got 11 kills, and they're hitting .350 so far here in set number 1 as Madeline Lynch subs in for Bachelet and goes back to serve. Lynch serves this one across. It's taken by Hardison. Now Rule sets it up, and out on the far side, that's Vogt, dug by Lynch. Back to the near side. Ellis unable to get it over the tape and into the block, and so an attack error on Megan Ellis makes it 17-15. Substitution for the Cardinals as they continue to run this 6-2 offense. Lauren Castaneda and Maddie Wingert are back in for their respective ball clubs. Back to serve goes Castaneda. She's a 5'10 senior from Cypress Falls High School in Houston, Texas. Quick set in the middle, and Kayla Thomas picks up the kill. 18-15. Thomas has 3 kills now in the match. SNU has a dozen. 11 assists for Kylie Smith, and there's still 7 points between SNU and victory here in set number 1. Castaneda sets it out, and there's a block from Terang, and Thomas charged the attack error to Maddie Wingert. 19-15, Crimson Storm by 4. First of 4 matches here today at the SNU OBU Volleyball Classic. Southern Nazarene with one side, Oklahoma Baptist with the other. Ruck gets it to Castaneda, and now out it goes to Vogt. Diving dig from Ellis keeps it alive, and Terang just missed the block and put it long, makes it 19-16, but a great effort from Megan Ellis out of the back row to keep that play alive and give her team an opportunity on the offensive side of things. Tori Vogt serves this one with the left hand and left it short. It's now 20-16. Kayla Thomas will go back to serve. Thomas serves this one to Hardison. Now Castaneda sets Vogt out of the back row. Lynch in the middle to Smith. It is attacked by Grimes and blocked in the middle. Wingert and Quinn in on the block, makes it 20-17. Elizabeth Quinn will go back to serve with her team trailing by 3. Smith sets it out, and Terang puts it down. 12 assists already in the first set for Kylie Smith. Bailey Terang, after a bit of a slow start, now getting things rolling. Substitution as Bachelet returns in the front row for the Crimson Storm. And a timeout is going to be taken by William Jewell. SNU leads by 4, 21-17 your score. Back in a minute on the SNU Video Network. Kylie Smith back to serve for SNU late here in set number 1. Serves it to Tori Vogt. Now Castaneda gets it out to the outside. The attack is dug by Megan Ellis. Over the other way, Sunny Bachelet puts it down. Crimson Storm up by 5. And SNU is closing in on a set victory. The serve from Smith is going to end up going long. 22-18 is the score. Substitution as back in to serve is Megan Rule. Bailey Terang takes it. Now Smith goes back out to Terang, and Bailey puts one down. Makes it 23-18. Crimson Storm now need just 2 points to close out this first set. Bailey Terang is going to serve. Serves this one across. It's taken by Vogt. Now Rule sets it out, tipped across, diving dig from Smith, keeps it in play, and the free ball results. Good hustle from SNU, but the attempted free ball ends up going wide of the mark. And so that makes it 23-19. Hardison back to serve for the Cardinals. Terang tried to get it, and it will be charged as a reception error on Bailey Terang and credited as a service ace for Hardison. And SNU wants a timeout to talk about it. 23-20 here late in set number 1. We are back after this on the SNU Crimson Storm Video Network. Back to action here in Bethany, Oklahoma. Free ball comes back to the Crimson Storm. Now it's set out for Sunny Bachelet, who missed it wide. 23-21 is the score. SNU still leads by 2, but William Jewell, actually, correction, that was a kill for Bachelet, as they ruled it to have gone off the block, and so now Logan Matthews will step back to serve set point. Taken in the middle, Rule will set it out. Back it comes to Vogt. Now Terang in the middle to Smith. Kayla Thomas pokes it across. Diving play to keep it alive by Smith. Free ball comes back. And there is a kill that will end the set. SNU wins it 25-20 in set number 1. We will be back with set 2 right after this on the Crimson Storm Video Network. Teams have switched playing areas. The Crimson Storm now to the left. Megan Ellis serving. This one is taken in the back by Hardison. Now comes out to Vogt, who puts down the kill to get things started for William Jewell here in set number 2. 1-0 lead for the Cardinals early on in the second set. And a bit of a delay now as Logan Matthews will go out to dry some perspiration off the floor. Serving is Bouton, taken by Lynch, and now Kayla Thomas puts it down. 1-1 the score, early in set number 2. Thomas's serve taken by Hardison. Back out to Hardison from Castaneda for the kill. 2-1 the score. Serving again is Elizabeth Quinn. Quinn will hustle after this ball, and a free ball will result. SNU back into the offense, out to Terang on the left pin, and Bailey Terang powers that one down, and SNU has tied things up 2-2 here in the early going. Again, the scoreboard showing 3-1, but the score is 2-2. Kayla Smith serves it, or Kylie Smith rather serves it, and that should probably be a judgment replay, and that is exactly what's going to be ruled here, as a vertical backboard over playable area interfered, so no point on that. It should be 2-2 on the score. Line drive serve is taken up and then comes back to the back row where a down ball is played to Megan Ellis. Now Sunny Bachelet makes it 3-2. Serving is Kylie Smith, and it goes into the net. 3-3. And now they've got the scoreboard corrected. Substitution for William Jewell. Megan Rule comes back in, and so does Haley Boric. Rule is a 5'10 senior from Holton, Kansas, and she goes back to serve. Serving this one is Rule, taken by Terang, and now on the slide, Bailey Grimes is going to get the kill. Charge a blocking error on the play to Megan Talkie. And the Crimson Storm take a 4-3 lead here early. Terang back to serve. The top spin jump serve is taken by Hardison. Back out on the left side, it's played up by Matthews. Good hustle by Smith to keep it in play, and a down ball from Terang. Out to Hardison. Matthews with the dig. Again, great hustle from Kylie Smith, but she is unable to stay on her own side of the center line. A center line violation will give the point to William Jewell. And Peyton Hardison will step back to serve. She's a 5'10 sophomore from Castle Rock, Colorado. Serves this one to Matthews. Now Smith to Bachelet in the middle. The dig comes across, and Matthews will set it out of the back row for Ellis. It's blocked and kept in play momentarily, but credit that block to Megan Talkie and Haley Boric and charge the attack error to Megan Ellis. 5-4, William Jewell goes back on top. Serving is Hardison. Matthews to Smith, and now Bailey Grimes had the initial attack. There's Bailey Terang out of the back row. Hardison will try and go for the kill, and she'll find it. 6-4, William Jewell here, second set. Crimson Storm leading 1-0. And the serve will go long from Hardison, 6-5. Now the score. Logan Matthews will go back to serve as Kayla Thomas replaces into the front row. Matthews from behind the left side of the service line serves it to Tori Vogt. Now Rule back to Vogt, hustling up after it is Smith. Left side, there's Ellis, dig by Rule. Set from Ruck is going to lead to an attack error for Vogt as it goes long, and SNU ties things up at 6 apiece. Matthews once again serving. Near the net, that one's going to come across on the free ball, and Ellis will take a swing and put it down for the kill. She went for that back right corner, and no one was there. Megan Ellis picks up the kill. That's her second. SNU's up to 21 kills already in the match. Kylie Smith has 19 assists. Logan Matthews' serve goes into the net, 7 apiece. That will send Kennedy Ruck back to serve. 5'3" senior DS out of Kansas City, Missouri, North Kansas City High School. Serves this one across. Diving play from Ellis to keep it in play. And then Terang tried to tip it across from behind the attack line. It was blocked, and William Jewell reclaims the lead. A bit of a fortunate break for the Cardinals that time, as it appeared the arms of Elizabeth Quinn hit the net on the way down from the block, but no call. And the serve that ensues misses wide to give the Crimson Storm the ball back. 8-8 is your score. Megan Brands is your first referee. Jerry Brands, her father, is the R2. Hunter Gomez and Simeon Stoitsev are your line judges. That'll be the officiating crew all day. It'll be in this configuration for the first and third matches, and then the R1 and R2 will swap for the second and fourth. Smith tries to keep that one in play and cannot. 9-8 the score. William Jewell inches back in front. Castaneda back in along with Maddie Wingert. And Castaneda will go back to serve. Serves this one with a little side spin. Terang gets it to Smith on the slide. There's Bailey Thomas to poke it through for the kill. Just tipped it over the top of the block, and nobody covered the tip for William Jewell. Perfectly placed shot from Thomas. That's her 5th kill. She and Terang are tied for the match lead right now. For the team lead with 5 kills apiece. Peyton Hardison has 6 for William Jewell, and a service error for Ellis as she left it short. Makes it 10-9, William Jewell. Mary Booten comes back in for Tori Vogt. And Booten will go back to serve. Toss from Bouton, and the serve is taken by Ellis. Smith sets Thomas, who puts the kill down. That's her 6th, and we're tied at 10. Kayla Thomas serving once again, trying to give the Crimson Storm the lead back. Hardison takes the serve, and now she'll take a swing from the left side. Dug by Lynch, and the attack from Terang is blocked out of the middle. Wingert and Quinn on the block. 11-10, William Jewell. Short serve, Lynch takes it. Now Terang on the left side, and another block. Again involving Wingert. This time her compatriot was Megan Talkie, and it is 12-10 William Jewell. Back-to-back blocks of Bailey Terang attacks. Serving again is Elizabeth Quinn, and again it's short. Grimes initially tried to take it, and then a miscommunication between Kylie Smith and Madeline Lynch leads to the ball going out, and Kevin Ingram wants to talk about it. 13-10 your score. William Jewell with the lead, trying to even things up here in the second set. This is SNU Crimson Storm Volleyball on the SNU Video Network. (13-10) the score. SNU down by 3. Bailey Terang trying to change that here, and she picks up the kill. That is her 6th. It is 13-11. SNU down by 2 as Sunny Bachelet subs back into the front row for SNU as Madeline Lynch goes to the bench and Kylie Smith goes to serve. Castaneda sets it across to Hardison, and Peyton Hardison has had a really nice match so far this morning. 14-11, she now has 7 kills on 13 swings, and she's hitting .462. The problem for the Cardinals is they only have 6 kills for the rest of their team. It's been a very one-dimensional offense, and it's relied on Peyton Hardin. Megan Rule is back to serve. Terang takes it. Now Smith sets it to Terang, who tips it across. The dig that time sends it out to Hardison. Dug by Terang, and now Bachelet will pick up the kill as there's a blocking error that'll be called against Peyton Hardison. Makes it 14-12. Terang goes back to serve, and her top spin jump serve catches the tape and then scoots wide. It makes it 15-12 William Jewell. William Jewell with it. Now Terang the dig. Smith will set it across to Ellis. It's blocked, and the blocking game has been strong for Jewell here in the early going. Megan Talkie and Haley Boric in on the block that time. That's already 5 blocks for the Cardinals, and they lead at 16-12. Hardison serves to Matthews. Smith sets it out to Grimes, who punches it across. Boric is there. Now Rule across to Vogt. Sunny Bachelet sneaks one through. Diving dig by Ruck to keep it in play momentarily, and then a miscommunication will give the point to SNU. 16-13. Crimson Storm down by 3. Matthews serves this one across. Hardison had some trouble with it, and now Boric's attack is dug by Smith. Out to Megan Ellis, and Ellis is going to pick up the kill. That makes it 16-14 as SNU tries to inch their way back into this one. Matthews again serving. that is Hardison taking it. Now Rule will set Boric, who missed it long. And they've got a blocking error, I believe, ruled against Kayla Thomas that will give the point to William Jewell. Kennedy Ruck will serve once again. Her team back on top by 3. Bachelet gets it to Smith, and then Sunny Bachelet is able to cash in the kill. 17-15. Bachelet has 7 kills to tie for the match lead now, and she's hitting .636. 24 assists for Kylie Smith. Gonna need some more as Bachelet subs out. Lynch will go back to serve. Vogt has some trouble with the pass. Hardison sets it up for Vogt. It's blocked back, and a free ball is going to result for SNU. And a ball handling error as that one slipped through the fingers of Kylie Smith. Makes it 18-15 William Jewell. It was a good pass from Matthews, just a tough break for the Crimson Storm, as that's one where you really want to make sure that you get an opportunity offensively off a free ball. Castaneda's serve taken by Terang. Now out it goes for Ellis. She hits one that goes off the block and comes back. Quick set into the middle for Thomas. Digging that is Ruck. Now Castaneda with the dump. Matthews is there. Thomas again pokes this one across. Out it goes for Vogt with the tip, and that will fall in. 19-15, the Crimson Storm have backed things up a little bit defensively in response to the success of Peyton Hardison here early in the match, and that time it was a really good read by Tori Vogt to tip it across. She's got 3 kills, and head coach Kevin Ingram wants the timeout. 19-15 your score. We're back after this on the Crimson Storm Video Network. SNU trails by 4 as we get late here in set number 2. The Crimson Storm have used both of their timeouts. And so SNU will need to rally, or they will watch this match get leveled at 1 set apiece. Kayla Thomas with the swing, and it's dug and kept in play. Now Hardison sends it across. Thomas out of the middle, and Kayla Thomas picks up the kill. Makes it 19-16. Megan Ellis is back to serve. Ellis serves this one to Vogt, and it comes back across the net. Set out to Bailey Terang, and Terang picks up the kill. Makes it 19-17. Crimson Storm trailing by 2. 1 set to none, SNU the lead. Hardison takes it. Now Castaneda. Across it goes, and there's the attack error. Charge that one to Maddie Wingert. Just like that, SNU with 3 straight points. And a timeout going to be taken by William Jewell. Jewell leads it by 1, 19-18. We're back after this on the SNU Video Network. SNU has cut the deficit all the way down to 1 after trailing by as many as 4 in this set. Crimson Storm with the serve. It's Megan Ellis to handle it. She'll serve it across. It's taken by Hardison. Now Castaneda sets it out for Vogt. The tip is kept in play. And out of the back row, the down ball from Ellis. Castaneda out to Vogt. And that one goes off the forearms of Maddie Lynch and out for a kill for the Cardinals. That will give William Jewell the 2-point lead back, and subbing back in is Mary Booten. Ellis, Lynch, and Matthews, the passers for SNU in this particular rotation. It'll be Lynch. Gets it to Smith. Now back out to Thomas. It's blocked and kept in play. Over to Terang. Her attack is blocked and kept in. Out of the back row, it's Ellis, but she stepped on the 10-foot line, and that makes it 21-18. If you're in the back row, you can't put any part of your foot on or in front of that 10-foot line and then attack the ball completely above the height of the net. Unusual to see the second referee rule that, but that's what happened in this case. Thomas with the tip, diving dig out of the back row by Booten. SNU will get it back over to Terang, and Bailey Terang picks up the kill. Makes it 21-19. Crimson Storm need to get this one tied up. Back to serve will be Kayla Thomas. Thomas serves this one, and it just missed on that back line. Makes it 22-19. That certainly looked to me to be a lot closer than I initially thought it was going to be. Elizabeth Quinn is going to serve. She'll serve this one to Lynch. Now across it goes. Bailey Terang, another kill. 22-20. Now it's go time for the Crimson Storm, though. Kylie Smith is going to be back to serve. SNU really needs to get this match tied right now. The serve from Smith is taken by Booten, and there's a kill on the far side, credited to Wingert. Margin for error quickly disappearing for the Crimson Storm. Another set of subs for William Jewell. Megan Rule and Haley Boric coming back in. 23-20. SNU needs to win 3 straight points to avoid facing a set point chance for the Cardinals. Rule's serve is taken by Matthews. They'll set Terang out of the middle, and she's able to... No, she is unable to get it through the block. That one hit the short side of the net, and now the task gets tougher. 24-20, up to 4 set point opportunities for the Cardinals. Rule will serve, and it will end up long. SNU has fended off 1 set point chance. Bailey Terang will go back to serve. If Terang is able to ignite a rally, SNU would have the opportunity to get back into this one. Long tip, Terang able to keep it in play. Not sure it would have been in. Free ball comes, no. They said it went outside the antenna. And that will end set 2, 25-21. William Jewell wins the second set. We will be back with set number 3 right after this. This is SNU Crimson Storm Volleyball on the Crimson Storm Video Network. Third set just about ready to get going. Tim Shea along with you from the Sawyer Center in in Bethany, Oklahoma, just outside Oklahoma City. The Crimson Storm and William Jewell Cardinals are tied at 1 set apiece. Lauren Castaneda will be back to serve for William Jewell to start this third set. Each of the first 2 sets has been won by the team that served second. And there's a kill for Bailey Grimes and a good start for the Crimson Storm. That's the 29th assist so far for Kylie Smith. She's averaging, through the first 2 sets, she was averaging 14 assists per set. It's an unreal number. Serve from Bailey Terang ends up long. That's the nature of that topspin jump serve. You are going to see your share of aces when you're able to serve with the power that Bailey Terang does. But you're also going to, by just the nature of the angles, you're going to see your share of service errors as well. Matthews to Smith, out to Grimes, dug out of the back row by Booten. Hardison with the roll shot. Matthews is there. Now Smith sets quickly to Grimes. Dug by Hardison. No, it's a kill for Bailey Grimes. And the Crimson Storm up 2-1. Grimes now has 6 kills, and that's 4 different SNU players with at least 6 scoring swings in the match. Grimes with 6, Thomas and Bachelet with 7, and Terang with 9. 33 kills already for SNU. Serve from Matthews is taken by Hardison. They'll set Hardison out on the left side, and it will go off the block and out of play. 2-2 is your score. Credit Peyton Hardison with the kill. She's got 8 and is hitting .368. Tori Vogt has started to pick it up a little bit. She's got 4, but it's still very much 2 options for William Jewell on the offensive side of things. Booten gets it out to Hardison, whose attack hits the antenna, and that makes it 3-2 Southern Naz. Bachelet will sub out, and Madeline Lynch will come back in to serve. And I'm not sure what's going on here. Our second referee, Jerry Brands, was talking with the table. And so serve had not been beckoned for by Megan Brands, and so we'll do it again. No harm, no foul. And an ace for Madeline Lynch makes it 4-2. Miscommunication there. Peyton Hardison had the initial reception, and then 2 players for the Cardinals with some miscommunication on whether to go for it. The old I got it, you take it routine. And there's another ace for Lynch. Back-to-back aces. As the Crimson Storm have taken a 5-2 lead. Lynch will serve again. Taken by Booten. Castaneda will set it out for Hardison, and she missed it high. 6-2, SNU taking the lead in the early stages of set 3, trying to ride the momentum of the crowd, which is again behind the SNU bench. Lynch serves again. Booten again has trouble with it. Castaneda able to recover and get it out on the side for Wingert. Tipped across. Now out of the middle, that will be Lacey Albers who has it rebuffed. Back out to Peyton Hardison. Lynch with the dig. Terang gets it back into the middle of the court, and a free ball conceded from Smith. Castaneda sets back to Wingert. Dug across by Lynch. Wingert will go again, tries the tip. It's kept in play, and now Kylie Smith will attack it. Dug up there by Ruck. Tipped across again. Diving try from Logan Matthews and Madeline Lynch, but it goes as a kill for William Jewell. Tipping that one across was Hardison, I believe. It was from Hardison. That is her 9th kill of the match. Substitutions for the Cardinals as back in to serve Megan Rule, and into the front row is Haley Borch. Rule will serve. High arcing serve taken by Matthews. Now Smith sets Thomas, tipped across, and that will go as a kill for Thomas. Kayla Thomas picks up her 8th kill. 7-3, SNU with the lead. That kill number continues to climb. 31 assists already for Kylie Smith on 34 kills for the Crimson Storm. Megan Ellis will serve with her team up 4. Ellis, line drive serve is taken by Booten. Dug by Lynch on the attack from Hardison. Down ball from Ellis. Now in the middle, there's a ball handling error. Same thing that happened to Kylie Smith in the second set just happened to Megan Rule in set 3. Ball went right through her fingers. That makes it 8-3. There's a serve that goes long from Ellis, makes it 8-4. Peyton Hardison goes back to serve. Hardison serve taken by Lynch. Now Smith sets out for Thomas. The tip kill for Kayla Thomas. Thomas is up to 9, tied for the match lead with Bailey Terang and Peyton Hardison. It's the 35th kill for SNU, and now Thomas will go back to serve. Thomas's serve is taken by Ruck. Out it goes for Vogt, and she puts it down on the back line. That's a well-placed swing from Tori Vogt, her 5th kill, and it's 9-5 Crimson Storm. Replacing back into the front row is Elizabeth Quinn. Ruck will serve, and it will end up short. 10-5. These two teams have been very aggressive serving the ball. 19 combined service errors already. 8 for William Jewell, 11 for Southern Naz. But when you're serving aggressively, that happens. There's another aggressive serve from Kylie Smith. Rule sets it up, and it's attacked into the tape. It'll be an error without the block, and the Crimson Storm take an 11-5 lead. Waiting to see if Carolyn Raines in her 6th season wants a timeout. No, she does not want it at this point. There's the serve taken from Smith. Now Rule sets it out for Vogt, and she missed it long. 12-5. And now Carolyn Raines wants the timeout. SNU by 7. We're back after this on the Crimson Storm Video Network. Back to action here at the Sawyer Center. Kylie Smith serving. Peyton Hardison takes it. Now on the near side, that's Haley Borich, dug by Smith. Matthews sets it over to Bachelet, and that's a kill for Sunny Bachelet, and a blocking error on on Elizabeth Quinn. Serve from Smith is short, and that'll be an ace. 14-5. Kylie Smith picks up the ace. That is the fourth ace of the match for SNU and the second for Smith. They're drying the perspiration off the floor, where I believe that was Peyton Hardison that dove after that one. 14-5 after a rough second set. SNU has stormed out to an early lead here in set 3. Smith will serve again. This one is going to be taken by Hardison. Rule sets it for Vogt, tips it across, covered by Terang. Out for Bachelet. Digging that one is Ruck, dumped across, but ready for it was Matthews. There's a swing and an error as that one was blocked. 14-6. Lauren Castaneda is back to serve. Taking it is Ellis. Now a free ball results from the hustle of Bailey Terang. Out to Vogt, and a blocking error. They're going to get Sunny Bachelet in the net. Credit the kill to Vogt. And that cuts the lead down to 7. 14-7 is the score. Vogt up to 6 kills. Castaneda serving. Ellis to Smith. Out for Grimes along the net. Along the right-hand side, Bailey Grimes unable to stay out of the net, as that will result in another attack error, and 3 straight points so far in this run from William Jewell. Kevin Ingram talking with our second referee, Jerry Brands. I think he was saying, how could you tell if Bailey was in the net before the William Jewell players? There's a low serve taken by Terang. Smith sets quickly out of the middle. It's too tall for Sunny Bachelet. 14-9. Good answer here from William Jewell, although a lot of it has been mistakes from Southern Nazarene. Timeout, Crimson Storm will take it as well. Back in 60 seconds on the Crimson Storm Video Network. SNU continues to lead. It's now 14-9. Not sure exactly what this delay is about, but a serve will be coming from Lauren Castaneda out of the timeout. Taken there by Ellis, and now out for Bailey Terang, and a block for Quinn and Wingert. So the timeout does not stop the momentum, and William Jewell has a 5-0 run that has cut what was a 9-point deficit down to 4. Serve from Castaneda to Matthews. They'll set Grimes, and Bailey Grimes will get things back going for the Crimson Storm with the kill. Grimes now up to 7 scoring swings in the match. SNU with a real chance to have 4 different players in double figures here, with still at least one more set to go. Terang serve, misses long. 15-11. Mary Booton subs back in. She will serve with her team down 4. Terang to Smith. Out for Ellis. Roll shot taken by Ruck. Castaneda sets it back for Wingert. Bachelet with the dig. Smith sets it up. Ellis tips to the back corner and missed it wide. 15-12. And the momentum continues to ride on the William Jewell bench. Now a 7-1 run that has gotten the Cardinals back within 3. Smith quickly for Bachelet out of the middle. Booton with the dig. Castaneda across to Hardison, and a blocking error again. This one is on Bailey Grimes, and it's 15-13. SNU with now 3 blocking errors in the match. Booton serve taken by Terang. Grimes with the kill. 16-13, Bailey Grimes now with 8. Logan Matthews will serve. Crimson Storm up by 3. Need to get some breathing room here. Ruck to Castaneda. Out for Hardison. And that will be a kill for Hardison as SNU unable to keep things going. SNU has not recorded back-to-back points since they capped off the long run to make it 14-5. 11-2 the run for William Jewell. Quickly in the middle, there's Bachelet, dug by Wingert. Castaneda out to Hardison. It is blocked back. And now Hardison will take a second try. Terang to Smith. Now Bachelet pounds one off the blocker. 17-14, Sunny Bachelet. Now with 10 kills in the match. 9 kills for Bachelet. Line drive serve from Lynch is taken. And now Hardison's attack, dug by Lynch. Smith gets it for Ellis off the fingers of the block. Kept in play by Ruck. Castaneda goes out for Hardison. Dug by Terang out of the back row. Good hustle by Megan Ellis to keep it in play. Lynch with the dig off the attack, and now Ellis will try the roll shot. It's tipped. Hardison the dig. That will get back to Hardison on the side. Now dumped across by Smith, dug by Ruck, back out to Hardison. Cross-court shot goes wide, and SNU with back-to-back points makes it 18-14. There's the serve. It's dumped across, diving dig to keep it in play by Matthews. What a play by SNU. Out to Megan Ellis. She tried to go to the front corner, and it will be dug by Hardison, who puts the kill down. It's now 18-15. Crimson Storm lead it by 3. Megan Rule comes back in to serve. Float serve is taken by Terang. They'll set the slide for Thomas, and Kayla Thomas becomes the first SNU player into double figures with 10. She has 10 kills on 15 swings. 66.7% is her attack percentage in this match. 19-15, Crimson Storm by 4. Ellis's serve is taken by Hardison. They'll set it on the backside for Lacey Albers. Out of the back row, Megan Ellis, dug by Booten. Across for Hardison. Terang keeps it in play. Now Smith tips it back. Ruck the lunging dig. Albers has the dig there. Comes back across, and an attack error is going to go on Peyton Hardison. That makes it 20-15. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it as well. This is Crimson Storm Volleyball on the SNU Video Network. Back to serve is Megan Ellis with the Crimson Storm up 5, 20-15. Line drive serve taken by Peyton Hardison. Hardison will pick up her 13th kill on the far side. She's had an outstanding match so far. Hardison serves this one to Lynch. Now Thomas picks up kill number 11. It is now 21-16. Crimson Storm by 5, needing just 4 points to close out the set. 37 assists for Kylie Smith. Serve is taken. Now Vogt tips it across. Terang is there. And that will be a kill for SNU as well. It'll be Kayla Thomas with the kill. Kylie Smith with the kill. 22-16, that's the second kill for Smith. Backside, there's a block. Terang and Grimes makes it 23-16. Charge the error to Haley Boric. Thomas serves this one into the net. 23-17, but the Crimson Storm now need just 2 points out of up to the next 9 to finish off this set and take a 2-1 lead. Smith sets it out to Grimes. It's blocked back. Smith will set again. This time it's Terang going cross court. Vogt the dig. Now back to Vogt for the attack. Dug by Ellis out of the middle. Bailey Grimes dug up there by Hardison. Back to Vogt at the left side, and Tori Vogt will put that one down, 23-18. Vogt with a slow start, but has now recovered. That's her 7th kill. She and Hardison have combined for 20 of the 26 kills for William Jewell. Smith dumps that one down for the kill. Credit the assist to Megan Ellis, and SNU will have a slew of set point chances now. 24-18. The serve from Smith is taken by Hardison. Across to Vogt. There it's blocked back. Now Vogt will try again and hits it into the net on the attack error. And that will finish up set number 3. SNU wins it 25-18. We're back with the fourth set in just a couple of minutes. This is SNU Crimson Storm Volleyball on the Crimson Storm Video Network. SNU leads it 2-1, trying to close it out here in 4 sets. We do want to pass along that we will be starting the 11 a.m. match, which will be Southwest Baptist and Northwestern Oklahoma State late, because as of right now it is 10:30 a.m. and there is a guaranteed 30-minute warm-up before each match in this classic. So we will be starting that one a little bit late, but there is an hour built in between matches 2 and 3 to try and keep things on schedule as best as possible. Kylie Smith will be serving first for SNU here in set number 4. It's taken by Peyton Hardison and now comes across to Tori Vogt, who puts down the kill. Makes it 1-0 William Jewell to start things off here in the 4th set. Crimson Storm down 1-0, and Mary Booton serves that one into the net. Makes it 1-1. Bailey Terang will step back to serve for SNU. Terang with a line drive serve that goes into the net, so dueling service errors. Serve coming here from Elizabeth Quinn. Tipped across, and a perfectly placed tip for Bailey Grimes makes it 2-2. First kill of the set. Grimes now with 9. Kayla Thomas is in double figures. Bailey Terang, Bailey Grimes, and Sunny Bachelet are all three knocking at the door. Out to Peyton Hardison, and she missed it wide. SNU with the lead for the first time here in set 4. 3-2 Crimson Storm. Matthews serves again. Again, it's Hardison. And again, it will come out to Hardison, this time at the attack line. Matthews sets it up. Terang out of the back row, and Bailey Terang places it well enough to force a free ball. Smith in the middle for Thomas, dug by Castaneda. Out it comes for Hardison at the extension of the attack line, and she's able to put down the kill. Peyton Hardison is keeping William Jewell in this match. 14 kills for Hardison. She leads all players in the match. It's 3-3, and Megan Rule subs back in to go serve. Ellis to Smith. Now Thomas with the kill. Kayla Thomas with her 12th. And this has been where SNU has had the advantage against William Jewell, with Lauren Castaneda in serving. Jewell has recorded well over half of their kills. They have struggled to get into a rhythm with Rule as the setter. There's Kayla Thomas with the unassisted kill on the overpass from Peyton Hardison. 13 for Thomas. Lynch serving again. Lynch has it dug up there, and Hardison will put down another kill. 15 for Hardison. Makes it 5-4. Hardison back to serve now. Lynch to the net. It's tipped across, and that'll go as a kill for Tori Vogt. Makes it 5-5. The unassisted kill is Vogt's 9th. Hardison again. Lynch to Smith, and then Thomas has it blocked. Tori Vogt and Megan Talkie on the block that time, and William Jewell is back out in front 6-5. Serve is out just barely on the left line. That gives SNU the ball back and ties the score as Megan Ellis will go back to serve. Still early here in set number 4. Ellis fires the right-hand knuckling serve. Rule out to Vogt. It's blocked back, kept in play. Rule will get it to Vogt again. Lynch the dig. Now Thomas the tip. Diving play by the libero Kennedy Ruck. Thomas with another swing. This time is dug by Hardison. Vogt's attack is received there by Matthews. Out to Bailey Terang, who goes into double figures with the kill. 10 for Terang. She has made 9 errors, but it's her 5th double-double of the season as she's got 13 digs. And the Crimson Storm are back on top 7-6. 40th assist for Kylie Smith. Out on the left pin, there's a tip from Vogt that goes wide. 8-6 is the score. Served by Ellis, taken by Ruck. In the middle, there's a swing from Talkie. And that should be a judgment replay, and it will be. As Ellis was in position, that ball clipped to the top corner of the backboard. So we've seen one of those each way. These hydraulic basketball goals for SNU remain up and over playable area, and so the vertical backboard over playable area plays as judgment replay. There's a serve from Ellis that's taken by Vogt. They'll come back out to the southpaw, and Vogt will put it down. 8-7 the score. Vogt is now in double figures with 10. The difference so far has been the depth of the scoring for SNU compared to William Jewell. They'll come back out to Vogt, and she missed that one long. Makes it 9-7, and the Crimson Storm get the ball back for Kayla Thomas. 40 assists so far for Kylie Smith. Into the left side, there's Vogt again. Dug by Lynch, and a free ball will result. Back across, now Vogt with another kill. 9-8 is the score. William Jewell with Castaneda back in. Serves this one to Ellis. Across for Terang, and Bailey Terang has it blocked, and we are tied. Elizabeth Quinn and Maddie Wingert on the block. 9-9 is the score. Lynch sets it to Ellis in the back row. The firm tip is dug by Vogt. Castaneda will set it out to Vogt at the pin, and William Jewell is back in front, 10-9. Vogt has really started to take off here. As the Crimson Storm trying to stymie the momentum. Grimes' attack is repelled, and now back it goes for Terang. Diving dig from Castaneda, and then going to the back corner is Elizabeth Quinn to make it 11-9. Timeout going to be taken by SNU. Kevin Ingram wants to talk about it. We're back after this on the SNU Video Network. (11-9) William Jewell, as the Cardinals trying to force a fifth set here in the first match of the day at the SNU OBU Volleyball Tournament. Vogt tips it across to the front corner, and SNU starting to lose a little bit of their discipline that they had in the odd-numbered sets. 12-9, William Jewell with the lead. There's the serve. It's taken by Matthews. Now Grimes out of the middle puts down the kill. That gets Bailey Grimes into double figures. She's the third SNU player to reach at least 10 kills in the match. Kylie Smith going back to serve. Comes back out. And now Smith will have to hustle up, and that will be a kill for Vogt as it got into the plane of the net, and she was able to tip it down. 13-10, William Jewell with the lead. Mary Booten back to serve. Ellis takes it, gets it to Smith, now out for Grimes, and Bailey Grimes picks up the kill. Blocking error against Peyton Hardison. Bailey Grimes with 11 kills. Kylie Smith now with 42 assists. She's closing in on 2,950 career assists. She's got an outside chance to get to 3,000 for her career today. This one tipped across and dug up by Matthews. There's Sunny Bachelet. Her attack is rebuffed. Grimes tips it across. Castaneda is there. Now Ruck out to Hardison. It's blocked back. Castaneda back to Hardison again. Matthews covers it, but a blocking error against Sunny Bachelet will give the point to William Jewell. It's 14-11. That's the 10th blocking error between the two teams, the 4th on SNU. Elizabeth Quinn is back to serve. 14-11 the score. Set to Grimes, and she powers it down. Grimes with 12 kills now, nearing the team lead for SNU. Logan Matthews will serve. Matthews' serve is taken by Hardison. Now out it comes to Peyton Hardison. Just got it over the net. Diving dig for Smith. Across to Ellis. It's blocked and kept in play. Haven Rogers with the hustle. And what a play by Kylie Smith to keep it alive. Out to Hardison, and that will go as a kill. Boy, that is a great hustle play for the Crimson Storm. Just unable to keep it alive any longer as it took everybody all the way out of position to keep it alive the first time, and they hustled to get back, just couldn't quite cover everything. It's now 15-12, William Jewell. Rule serves. Now Bachelet's going to pick up the kill, and Sunny Bachelet goes into double figures, 15-13. 4 different Crimson Storm players with at least 10 kills. Madeline Lynch subs in for Bachelet and will go back to serve. Bachelet and Thomas both hitting in excess of 540 in this match. The serve goes to Mary Booten. Now out for Peyton Hardison, the tip, and no one was home to cover it for SNU, 16-13. Crimson Storm need to do something to stop the momentum here before this gets very late in the set. Smith has eclipsed that 2,950 assist mark now, 44 in the match. She had 2,907 coming into play today. There is a delay at the table. I'm not sure what the delay is. The score is showing correctly at 16-13. Having some problems with the score sheet, it would appear. All right. Whatever it was has been sorted out. Hardison serves, taken by Matthews. Smith sets it out for Ellis, and a blocking error against William Jewell. It'll go against number 9, Haley Boric. That makes it 16-14. A break for the Crimson Storm as Kayla Thomas had slipped and was out of position to be able to deal with a William Jewell attack in response. There's a serve from Ellis, and that one goes just a little bit too long, and the aggressive serving game can pay big dividends, but in a spot like that, those service errors are very hard to deal with. Ruck serves it to Ellis. Out to Bailey Terang, and Terang puts down the kill. 17-15. It's still a 2-point deficit for the Crimson Storm. Need to try and find a way to get this match tied. Thomas's serve taken by Hardison. Rule will set it up for Boric. Thomas the dig. Smith out to Terang. Bailey Terang dug by Ruck. Comes back out to Vogt. It's blocked and kept in play by a dive from Vogt. Now Boric again. Dug by Grimes. Out for Terang. Diving play by Rule to keep it alive. Now Vogt has it kept in play. Over to Terang from Bailey Grimes. Out of the back row, it'll be Hardison. Dug by Lynch all the way back across. Out to Vogt. And Vogt missed it long. SNU takes the long point, 17-16, and now they have a chance to get this one tied. Kayla Thomas will be serving. Taking it there is Hardison. Out it goes to Vogt, and Vogt will put down the kill. 18-16, that all-important 2-point margin. You have to win each set by 2, so the later it gets, the more you want to have that lead be at least 2 points for your side. Lauren Castaneda will go back to serve. Castaneda's serve taken by Ellis. Smith sets Grimes, and Bailey Grimes is going to pick up the kill. 18-17, Grimes now with 13. Sunny Bachelet back in. Out of the back row, there's Vogt. Dug by Matthews. Now out to Bachelet. It's blocked and kept in play. Smith gets it to Ellis, who pushes to the back corner. Castaneda near the net. And they're going to say it was completely on the William Jewell side of the net. That's a tough break for the Crimson Storm, as that could very easily have gone the other way. If that ball's in the plane, then that becomes a back row block. Big call that time by Megan Brands, the first referee. 19-17, William Jewell leads here in the fourth set. Trying to force a fifth, SNU trying to rally and end it in 4. Mary Booton's serve taken by Matthews. Smith sets it in the middle for Terang. It's blocked back. Smith will push to the back corner. Ruck is there. Castaneda goes out to Hardison, and Peyton Hardison puts it down 20-17. And I believe Kevin Ingram's going to want a timeout. He does. SNU down by 3 in the fourth set, trying to rally and end it in 4. We're back after this on the Crimson Storm Video Network. 20-17, William Jewell with the lead late here in the fourth set, trying to force a set 5. Bailey Terang with the attack. Ruck the dig. It comes out to Hardison. It's blocked back. Kept in play momentarily, and now Quinn will take the swing and put it long. Elizabeth Quinn missed it long. 20-18, SNU down by a pair. Haven Rogers is going to come in to serve as Bailey Terang Rogers serves this one across, taken by Ruck. Castaneda out to Hardison. Dug by Ellis. Set up. Bachelet will play the roll shot. Castaneda was there, and now there's the cross-court attack from Maddie Wingert. Megan Ellis tries to go for the sideline and missed it wide, and mistakes at this point are very costly as we are very late in this second set. Bailey Terang is back in for Haven Rogers. Back to serve is Elizabeth Quinn. SNU really needs to get this tied in the next 4 or 5 points. There's a swing and a dig. Megan Ellis with the attack. The dig from Quinn comes back across. Tipped by Bachelet, kept in play. Now Hardison with the roll shot. Terang gets there. Back out to Bachelet on the right pin, and she missed it long. 22-18, and you almost have to have a 4-0 run now if you're SNU, if you want to try and be able to end this one. In 4 sets. Smith into Bachelet, and Sunny Bachelet with the kill. 22-19, that's the 47th assist. 22-19 is the score. The live stats showing 22-20. I've got 22-19. Regardless, SNU trails, and they need some more points here. There's a tip from Hardison that falls perfectly. 23-19. Substitution for William Jewell, and now SNU really up against it, but it does matter where that score is. I've got 23-19, as does the scoreboard. The live stats show 23-20. I'm assuming the score sheet shows 23-19 as well. Kayla Thomas picks up the kill. So now is when it's starting to become a little bit trickier. Bachelet out. Lynch back in. Lynch serves, taken by Hardison. They'll set it out for Hardison, and she picks up the kill, and so now set point chances coming the way of William Jewell. 24-20 is the score. SNU needs 4 straight, or we will go to a 5th set. Terang can't handle it. It's an ace, and that will be credited to Peyton Hardison. That will end set number 4. We'll have a coin toss and be back with the 5th set. We'll walk you through the 5th set procedure right after this. This is SNU Crimson Storm Volleyball on the Crimson Storm Video Network. We welcome those of you in who are tuning in to try and see Northwestern Oklahoma State take on Southwest Baptist. You're getting a treat here this morning as the first match of the day is running a little bit long. The Crimson Storm of Southern Nazarene and the Cardinals of William Jewell are locked up at 2 sets apiece, getting set to go to set number 5. Tim Shea along with you. The Crimson Storm have won the odd-numbered sets, and the Cardinals have won the even-numbered frames. The teams will stay in the playing areas that they had occupied in set numbers 2 and 4. Both teams wearing the black uniforms here today. The Crimson Storm with the crimson numbers trimmed in white. The white letters on the back trimmed in crimson. The black spandex shorts, white knee pads, white socks, white shoes. They are in the playing court to our left. To the right, William Jewell in the black uniforms with the white numbers trimmed in red. The red letters trimmed in white. Jewell on the front, Cardinals on the back. The William Jewell logo located just below the number on the back of those jerseys. Black spandex shorts, white knee pads, white socks, and white shoes for the Cardinals. The liberos are both in white. For William Jewell, it is number 7, Kennedy Ruck. Gray number on her jersey trimmed in red. Red letters trimmed in gray. And for the Crimson Storm, the libero is Logan Matthews. The crimson number trimmed in black with the crimson letters trimmed in black as well. First serve of set 5 will go to William Jewell. It'll be Lauren Castaneda to take it. Out to Megan Ellis. There's a dig from Ruck. Comes back out to Vogt. Bailey Terang with the dig. Ellis plays the down ball from in front of the attack line as a back row player. Vogt's attack dug by Terang, dumped across by Smith, dug by Castaneda. Out it goes now for Maddie Wingert. Cardinals will get it to Wingert again. Terang is there. Set it quickly for Kayla Thomas, Now it comes back to Vogt. Lynch is there. Again quickly for Thomas, and Kayla Thomas puts down the kill. 15 for Kayla Thomas, ties her for the match lead with Vogt. And SNU with a 1-0 lead here in set 5. These two teams will switch playing courts when one team gets to 8 points. The serve from Ellis is taken by Peyton Hardison. Lauren Castaneda gets it out to Tori Vogt, and it's blocked. Smith and Thomas on the block, and it's 2-0. And as important as it is to get out to an early lead in any of the first 4 sets, that is exponentially magnified in the 5th set, which is played to only 15 points. Castaneda, across it goes, and there is a kill for Wingert. 2-1 is the score. 50 assists now for Kylie Smith for SNU. Mary Bouton comes back in to serve. She will step back beyond the line to our right for William Jewell. Bouton's serve is taken by Ellis. Smith sets it tight to the net. It's tipped by Thomas. Comes across to Wingert. Matthews gets there. Smith across for Bailey Terang, and she missed it. 2-2. Terang has struggled with some errors in this match. That's 11 errors to go with her 11 kills. This early morning match proving difficult. For the Crimson Storm, as it did yesterday. Lynch gets it to Terang. Her attack is blocked back. They'll go to Thomas again in the middle, and Kayla Thomas is stepping up. 3-2, SNU with the lead. 16 kills now for Thomas. Leads all players, second among all players in the match. She leads the Crimson Storm. Peyton Hardison for William Jewell has 21. Serving from Thomas. Now Hardison tips it across. Terang is there. They'll set Terang in the middle, and it's blocked. Wingert and Elizabeth Quinn were there. 3-3 the score. Quinn serves this one. It's taken by Lynch out to Bailey Grimes. She missed it short. And William Jewell has their first lead of set 5, 4-3. SNU trailing by 1. The serve from Quinn is taken by Ellis. In the middle, there's Grimes to tie it up. Bailey Grimes has 14. Sonny Bachelet subs into the front row. Kylie Smith back to serve, and she missed it long. 5-4. William Jewell back out in front. SNU has had the only 2-point lead so far in this 5th set. Bit of a delay at the table as things getting squared away. Jerry Brand's our second referee, working with the table crew today to make sure that they stay on point. Grimes tried for the back corner and missed it long, and now William Jewell has the 6-point or the 2-point lead, and a timeout going to be taken by SNU. William Jewell leads it in the 5th. We're back after this on the Crimson Storm Video Network. Crimson Storm trail at 6-4. Tim Shea along with you. William Jewell with the serve. Back to handle it is Megan Rule. Her serve is taken by Megan Ellis. Now Bailey Terang with the attack. Rule the dig. Ruck gets it out to Peyton Hardison. Megan Ellis is there. Pushed to the back corner by Kylie Smith. Now Hardison from the attack line will end up with the kill as a miscommunication between SNU makes it 7-4 in favor of William Jewell. Both Sonny Bachelet and Bailey Grimes were in position to push that one across. They both looked at the other, assuming that the other was going to take it. Terang to Smith. Back to Terang in the middle. The tip to the front corner is good for the kill. Makes it 7-5. Even if you're not leading at the change of courts, you don't want to be down by more than a point or two. Haven Rogers comes back in to serve for SNU. Rogers is a 5'3" sophomore from Burleson, Texas. Serves this one across to Hardison. They'll set it back for Hardison on the left. Matthews is there. Smith out for Ellis into the net. 8-5. They'll change courts. We'll keep it right here. As the teams change playing areas, there is no real timeout here, just long enough to swap sides and then get right back to it. William Jewell will remain in possession of the serve. It will be Peyton Hardison back to handle it. 8-5. Substitution as Bailey Terang comes back in for Haven Rogers. William Jewell trying to pick up their 4th win on the season. Kevin Ingram coaching them up from over on his side, and another substitution as Tori Vogt comes in for Jewell, taking the place of Mary Booton. Hardison back to serve. We are ready for it. This one is served across to Terang. Smith gets there, sends it across to Ellis. Vogt with the dig. They'll set it out to Vogt on the left side, and Vogt's going to come up with the kill. That one caught Bailey Grimes in the face, and it makes it 9-5. Critical stretch here for SNU. Got to get at least 2 or 3 points in a row here quickly to get back into this one. Trailing by 4. William Jewell needs only 6 points to close out the come-from-behind victory. There's a service error. That's a start. 9-6. Kayla Thomas back into the front row. Bailey Grimes to the bench, and Logan Matthews goes back to serve. Matthews with the jump serve, taken by Vogt. They'll go back out to Vogt. It's dug by Terang. Smith to Bachelet. Kept in play. Thomas with the attack. Dug out of the back by Hardison. Keeping it alive is Smith, poking it to the back. Hardison is there. Rule sets it up out of the middle. Bachelet keeps it alive. Smith to Ellis. It is kept in play near the net. Tipped across, still alive. Matthews will get it to Bachelet, and a free ball coming for William Jewell. Rule sets it out to Vogt, and Vogt picks up the kill. The scramble play, and William Jewell is able to maintain their 4-point margin. The Cardinals can afford to trade points at this juncture. And it looks like, we've got a replacement happening here as Ruck will go back to serve, I believe. Looks like they're checking the service rotation. Megan Talkie heading to the bench. And now a timeout taken by SNU. 10-6 William Jewell here in the 5th. Crimson Storm need to rally, and they need it quick. We're back after this on the SNU Video Network. William Jewell with the serve. Back to handle it is Kennedy Ruck, the 5'3 senior out of Kansas City, Missouri, trying to help her team to their 4th win of the season. At the net, Kayla Thomas tips it across. Rule is there. It comes out to Vogt. That is blocked by Bachelet and Thomas. 10-7. Substitution as Madeline Lynch comes back in. Lynch has served well for SNU here today. She will serve again here with her team down 3. They set it up near the net, and there's a block. Ellis and Thomas in on the block. It's 10-8. And a timeout going to be taken by William Jewell. We'll step aside and be right back. This is SNU Crimson Storm Volleyball on the SNU Video Network. (10-8), Southern Nazarene down by 2. Madeline Lynch serving for the Crimson Storm. Trying to get this match tied here in the 5th set. 2 sets apiece at the Sawyer Center in Bethany, Oklahoma. Vogt with the attack, dug by Terang. Smith hustles after it, gets it up for Megan Ellis. That one is blocked, kept in play momentarily. Free ball coming to SNU. Lynch gets it to Smith. Now there's Thomas with the attack. She tips this one down. Goes back out to Vogt, and there's a kill on the far side for Tori Vogt. 11-8. Twice on that rally, SNU thought they had the point, but William Jewell able to scramble and keep the ball alive, and it pays off. Again, the margin for error is really dwindling here for SNU. They are down 3. William Jewell needs only take 4 points to win this match. Matthews to Smith, out for Thomas, and Thomas missed it wide. When you look at this match, you're going to look at the attack errors for SNU if they're unable to come back and win it. 30 attack errors, 16 service errors in the match as well. Smith to Thomas, off the tip of the block. Wingert gets it up, and now Vogt will push it across. Dug by Ellis, dumped by Smith. Vogt again, and there it's blocked back, set into the middle for Quinn. Out it comes for Ellis, and that'll be blocked. A 31st attack error for SNU. Some of those you have to give credit to William Jewell. That's their 10th block of the match. And the Cardinals now just need 2 points to take this one. Castaneda serving it. Terang gets it to Smith, tipped across by Thomas, dug by Wingert. Back out to Vogt. Lynch gets the dig. In the middle, that's Ellis with the tip, and another block, but a blocking error. A huge break for the Crimson Storm as they rule Maddie Wingert to have been in the net with the fingertips before the ball hit the floor. 13-9, SNU needs to take advantage right now. Got to have 4 of the next 5 points or this one is over. Ellis's serve is taken by Ruck. Over for Wingert, and Wingert picks up the kill. So now up to 5 match point chances for William Jewell. This would be a very frustrating loss for the Crimson Storm to accept. They have dominated most statistical categories, but mistakes have been a problem. Out to Thomas. There's Kayla Thomas with a kill, 14-10. Thomas now has 17 kills in the match. SNU has 63 as a team. Thomas serves this one. Taken on the back row by Boughton. Out it goes in the middle for Wingert. Kept alive by Ellis. And across on the free ball. Grimes keeps it up. It's tipped over. Ellis has it. Now pushed to the back corner by Smith. 14-11. Timeout, William Jewell. SNU trails by 3. This is the Crimson Storm Volleyball Tournament on the Crimson Storm Video Network. Kayla Thomas will be serving for Southern Nazarene as we return to action here. SNU facing a second straight match point. Thomas serves this one up. It is taken by Kennedy Ruck. Out for Peyton Hardison. Tipped across. Terang is there to cover. Bailey Grimes able to make the initial attack. And now Hardison's attack is dug by Lynch. Back out of the middle. Grimes dug by Castaneda. Ruck gets it up for Hardison. Back row, it's dug by Thomas. Out for Bailey Terang. Ruck again the dig. Castaneda sets it across for Hardison at the attack line. Thomas is there. Again back out to Bailey Terang. Another diving play to keep it alive by William Jewell. Dumped across by Smith. Comes back out to Hardison, and she missed it wide. 14-12. Now things start to get interesting. Both teams are out of timeouts here in this fifth and final set. Thomas will serve once again. Crimson Storm trying desperately to get back level and give themselves a chance to take a victory in this match. Kayla Thomas will serve. This one's taken by Hardison. Castaneda out to Hardison. Thomas is there. Opportunity for the Crimson Storm. Terang has it blocked back, and it will go as a block, and that will end the match. 15-12. William Jewell with the victory in the fifth set, and that will make it a 3-2 final in favor of William Jewell. SNU drops to 8-4 on the year. William Jewell is now 4-6 on the season. The Cardinals will be back on the floor in the 2 p.m. match against Northwestern Oklahoma State. SNU will come back out at 4 to take on Southwest Baptist. We'll step aside and be back to wrap it up right after this. This is SNU Crimson Storm Volleyball on the SNU Video Network. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Tim Shea along with you. The 30 minutes is on the clock but has not been started yet because they wait for the referees to come down for the coin toss before starting that 30-minute time. So we will be behind schedule here, beginning with the second match. Now, there is an hour built in to try and catch back up, so we could still start the 2 p.m. match on time. We will try and keep everyone posted about that as we go through the course of the day. William Jewell wins this one in 5 sets. Your set scores: SNU takes set 1, 25-20. Jewell set 2, 25-21. SNU takes set 3, 25-18. Jewell takes set 4, 25-20. And set 5 goes to Jewell, 15-12. 8-4 on the year for the Crimson Storm, 4-6 for William Jewell. Taking a look at the box score for the Cardinals, Peyton Hardison finishes with 22 kills. Tori Vogt has 18, 24 assists for Lauren Castaneda. Megan Rule had 17 assists, 25 digs in the match for Kennedy Ruck. Nobody with a double-double on the William Jewell side. SNU, on the other hand, 18 kills for Kayla Thomas, 14 for Bailey Grimes, 12 for Bailey Terang. She also had 21 digs. Sunny Bachelette had 11 kills in the match, 55 assists for Kylie Smith. She ended up with 9 digs as well in that match for SNU. And so the Crimson Storm fall in this one by the final count of 3-2, and in a match that SNU dominated statistically in most every category. That is a difficult pill to swallow for the Crimson Storm here in this one this afternoon. They will get a chance to get back on the floor and get the bad taste out of their mouth this afternoon, but they will have to wait till 4 o'clock to do that. Meanwhile, William Jewell will try and wrap up a 3-1 weekend when they take on Northwestern Oklahoma State in the match at 2 p.m. Our next matchup today is Southwest Baptist and Northwestern Oklahoma State. We will not have play-by-play audio for that one, but we will have the live video for you here from the Crimson Storm Video Network as a part of the SNU OBU Volleyball Tournament. Do not see head coach Kevin Ingram coming up, so I don't believe he will be available for this one. We will talk to you more at 4 o'clock. The middle 2 matches will not have play-by-play audio, but they will be streamed on video. We thank you for tuning in with us on this Saturday morning. For everyone here at SNU, Danny Thomas and Tanner Stiles, Rod Porter, all the way on up to Dr. Keith Newman, the president here at SNU. We thank you for watching. This has been Crimson Storm Volleyball on the SNU Video Network.